Hello, my lovelies. Today we are going to be playing Chain Letters. This is different Chain Letter than I played previously, which was the black and white version. So I don't know much about this game, but I'm super excited to play it because I've heard it's really scary. Sorry about that. I know earlier today at the park was really awkward. It's okay. For a minute I thought you was going to propose to me, but then you bent down and tied my shoes. Why is his name User? I didn't want you to trip and hurt yourself. I had to tie them. Oh, you're always taking care of me. I love you so much. I love you too! Like, way too much enthusiasm. I'll always be there when you need me. By the way, are you off tomorrow? I want to go out somewhere with you. No, I'm not. I'm really sorry. I have a conference tomorrow, but I'll definitely be off the day after. That's fine. I'll be waiting, and I'll be there. And it's getting late. I should sleep now. Okay. Good night, beautiful. Good night, my handsome. Is there a possibility this was translated from a different language? My handsome? Huh? What's this message? Last year, an 8-year-old child was playing in the street with a soccer ball. Out of nowhere, a car sped down the street and smashed his head. Just his head? However, the child's body, excluding the head, was missing when the police arrived. If you don't send this message to someone else within 30 minutes, that same child will show up at your house and slice your neck with a kitchen knife. I remember those things. They're so silly. What was that? Is this after 30 minutes? Hello? Someone there? Hey, who is it? I think this is Japanese. Just guessing by the screech. It's a very Japanese. Thank you, Ice-T. That's a very Japanese scream. Kotaro, wake up. Time to get up, son. Yes. The room was freezing and daylight showed behind the curtains. Just like every other freezing morning, the most familiar voice in the house was heard outside my door telling me to wake up. Have you ever heard of alarm clocks? I turned my head and looked at the clock. It greeted me with 7:30 a.m. on it, as usual. I unwrapped myself from the blanket and opened the curtains. You've got mail. Wow, that takes me back to AOL days. For those of you who are too young, AOL was the internet before DSL was invented. So like old dial-up modems, and you had to sit there and hear that annoying screeching binging sound, and then you'd sign on and be like, you've got mail. Unless you were a loser like me, in which case you never had mail, but there was a movie made out of it. I guess look that up and it'll teach you everything you need to know about AOL. Oh, and you used to get CDs in the mail all the time. AOL CDs. I could have made like a fort out of the collection I had going because they sent me so many. Anyway, just as I expected every morning, but this time earlier. Oh, I wonder who messaged me this time. I walked to my computer and checked the message. Good morning, Kotaro. Of course, it was none other than a good old friend of mine from school. Seeing her message the first thing in the morning always woke me up. The Crew Media, I Love Ice-T. Oh, that's cute! It says I Love Ice-T because Ice-T was the company that presented this. Yo, what are you doing up so early? User. Why does it always say User? Why can't it just be... Oh, whatever. Maybe that's her name. Maybe it's User. Or User. Getting ready for school, duh. And look, I made a new account, like you suggested, see? Oh, right. Forgot about that. So what's up? I just feel like wasting a few minutes, that's all. Since when was talking to me considered wasting time? Now. Hee. Oh, okay, I see how it is. I'm just joking, haha. Well, I'm out laughing. Haha. Oh, I gotta get going. Time for me to shower. Mind if I join you? Hee hee hee. Yeah, sounds like the internet. Not in this game. Ha! Yeah, soon. See ya, whatever. I hate it when people use shorthand. I checked my inbox and found a chain letter in there. I sent it away immediately. Ew. My father's powerful courtroom voice called to me from downstairs the kitchen. Kotaro, breakfast is ready. Hurry up and get it before it gets cold. I'm sorry, that's not a very powerful courtroom voice. I was trying to do like an Asian man voice and somehow it came out like Russian. Okay, Dad. After my shower, I headed downstairs to join my parents. The wooden stairs were like walking on ice, and the kitchen was just as cold. My parents must have loved forgetting to turn on the heater. Oh, you are definitely a very intimidating Asian man. The man of the house, in his usual working button shirt, walked up to me and greeted me as soon as he saw me. Good morning, Kotaro. Good morning, Dad. In case you can't tell, Kotaro has a very feminine voice. Where's Mom? Mika, your mother, is folding laundry, like a woman should. I was done with that like 10 minutes ago, Hajime. Oh, she looks tired. Oh yeah, Mom, did you wash my scarf also? Yes, dear, the purple one with the ketchup stain on it, right? Yes, that one. My father stopped drinking his coffee and looked at me, as if I said something really embarrassing. Look at him. He actually has that expression right now. Son, aren't you a little too old to be wasting ketchup on yourself? You're 15. Correction, Dad. I didn't waste it. The dumb kid in my class wanted to impress his friends by throwing an open packet at me. Throw it back at him. I like this, Dad. It's not that simple. No, it's that simple. You should get going soon. It's almost 8 o'clock. Yes, Mom. After I brush my teeth, I'll grab my bag and be on my way. Thanks, Mom. I better get going now. I don't want to be the last person to show up at the meeting. My father got off his seat at the table and headed to the door. Walking out the door is one of the hardest things to do in the morning since the temperature outside was just a little above 0 degrees. He opened the door and turned around to give us validation. Bye, honey. Bye. Have fun at school, Kotaro. I never will, but thanks, Dad. Hurry up, Kotaro. I have to go to work too. Yes, Mom. What, you can't lock the door? Put on my bag and headed out the door. Felt the icy wind blow on my face when I pushed the door open. Ah, it's snowing! My ears are so cold, I think I need earmuffs already. Just looking at the other students walking in the snow made me feel colder. This wasn't even the coldest month of the season. I like snow, but I only like it for about 3 days, and then I don't like it anymore. Because by then it's gotten all nasty. Like gunky with cars and... you know what I mean. It's like that brown, nasty, gnarly snow that like comes from under the tires. The snow crunched while I walked. With my arms inside my sleeves, well, your arms do go inside your sleeves, but I know what he means. He means like stuffing his hands inside the other sleeve. Because I used to do that as a kid too. I began taking my itty-bitty steps to the most dreading place in town. I scoped around at the snow houses and looked for... Hello, nice rack. Good morning, Kotaro. This half-French, half-Japanese girl. I must have walked past her by accident since she approached me from behind. That's what she said. Good morning, Fumi. Standing there with her shiny burgundy-colored hair and pretty turquoise eyes was the same girl I talked on the computer earlier this morning. Wow, every day she just gets more beautiful. Aww. We met a few months ago when I was still a new guy in school, straight from Yokohama. Everybody else were too bored of me to say hello. That automatically made her different from everyone in my class. She slightly tilted her head, probably wondering why I was staring awkwardly at her chest. Actually, at her, but whatever. Kotaro-kun. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about something. Anyways, I hope you blow-dried your hair well, because having a wet hair now will suck. Having a wet hair now will suck. Oh yeah, don't even worry about it. I blow-dried it more than enough. It's still gonna get snow in it. Down the road towards school we went. We walked down the snow-filled streets and arrived at the school gates in about 10 minutes. There it was, ISS, International School of Sapporo. Many of the students that attended the school were foreigners and half Japanese. I found it a little more interesting than my last school since I was able to meet many students with different backgrounds and ethnic groups. Hey guys. Yo, Takashi. Hi! The tall, slim, black-haired, and red-eyed teen came running to us. Okay, I can say there's very few ethnicities in the world that would have red hair. I mean, red eyes, sorry. Many have red hair, but... Takashi Saito, another good friend of mine who is half Chinese and half Japanese. Apparently half demon. We met years ago when we both lived in Yokohama. He moved here about 2 years before my family decided to come here. Not a classmate of mine this year, unfortunately. So what you doing? Going to school? Ah, of course. By the way, did you get a message I sent you yesterday? Takashi? His eyes began following something behind me. I turned around and saw what he was ogling at. Girls, Yeah, well, anyways. After a short sigh, Takashi points out. The weather is getting worse. It's been snowing for days now. Tell me about it. Looks to me it's going to be like this for a while. Prepare for the worst, guys. Oh, come on. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. No, not getting into that. With more snow, my sister and I can finally make a life-size snowman. Yeah, make sure I don't knock his block off. I'll end up knocking off yours first. Oh, them's fighting words. Yeah. Oh, also with crazy amount of snow, school will be canceled. 8:15, guys. We have little time left till school starts. We should go in. Alright, let's go in. It's getting a little too cold out here anyway. One thing I've always admired about, like, what I've seen of Japanese school buildings is, why is that so loud? Is that it's just so, clean and uniform. School I went to, all warm colors and welcoming. It's not school. School's supposed to make you feel like a prisoner. Get you prepared for the real world. We entered the school building. Warm air surrounded me and gave me immediate comfort. My body started warming up, and the snowflakes on my clothes started to melt away. Being a first-year high school student, we take the first floor. Takashi, the upperclassman, headed to the stairs to the next floor. Well, here's our homeroom class. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see you at lunch, Takashi. Okay, see you at lunch, guys. Ciao. Ciao is not... Salut! Those are not... Oh, well, I guess it's just like a multilingual. Once we walked in, the students all had their eyes on us like we were the next teachers or something. I hated being stared at. I hate being stared at. What the fuck? What is... I don't... What is all this? What is all this? Like... Ugh, it's creepy. Hey, you two. How be you guys? We're fine, Mugio. How about you? Me good. Me very, very good. Me go sit now. As usual, the class was pretty loud since the teacher wasn't in yet. Fellow classmate behind me dropped her books. I got down and picked them up for her. In return, she just snatched the books from my hands and kept walking right into the class. Wonder if she appreciates that. Don't mind her, she's just a rude girl. Not just her, it feels like everyone. This is why I gave up on being a good guy. Oh, Kotaro, you're still a good guy to me. I just imagine her doing that. I wonder when everyone will realize I'm just trying to be nice. That's your first problem. Never try to be nice. My desk is in the back corner of the class with Fumi's desk adjacent to mine. Although we sit by each other, we won't talk unless we're done with work or the lecture is over. In a few minutes, our teacher walks in and stands in front of the classroom. He was wearing a sleek suit and a pair of glasses as usual. Oh, that guy does look like he would make you feel like a prisoner. Good teacher. Good morning, class. Good morning, Mr. Kobayashi. How's everyone? Good! Okay, time for roll call. Class was fun. Oh, shoot. I kind of clicked on. Whatever. Pause it if you want to read that. Kind of forgot. Gothero, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I didn't bring any lunch, so I'll be paying for one. We got out of the classroom and headed downstairs towards the cafeteria. It was normally crowded there, so we hurried to race the other students. That sounds familiar. I sat in class with an empty stomach for hours. All I could think about was food. The class seemed to last forever with hunger, and food stuck on my mind. Yep, that sounds really familiar. I never ate breakfast growing up. I enjoyed sleep too much. As expected, the cafeteria was crowded. Finding seats was always a challenge. I looked to my right and found 2 seats. That was until... creepy man. Hi, Kotaro. You eat with me? I eat very good lunch now, very hot. No thanks, I'm fine. Hey, Fumi. Crap. Was I walking that fast? Fumi was nowhere around me. I might have accidentally left her behind. Oh, she does not look happy. Kotaro. Or not. I'm sorry, I just couldn't take it anymore. My stomach was screaming too much. Why don't you eat then? I'll save the seats. Thanks, I just need to. I think I left my wallet in class. Ah, damn it. Here, Kotaro-kun. Oh, you brought it for me. Thanks, I love you. I love you too, silly boy. Let me pay for lunch today. No thanks, I'm good for today. Finding seats became a challenge. They aren't easy to find in a room full of hungry teens, so we had to take the first seats we could find. A few students near us decided to leave early. Fumi and I quickly took the seats. Ha, finally I have seats. The same time as she said that, someone came behind me and tightly grabbed my shoulders. Fumi's eyes got big and she had a huge smile, so I knew it was someone you knew. Or someone molesting your shoulders. Hey again, guys. Takashi, what's good? I saw you running down the hall. What's up with that? I was over-exaggerating my hunger, I guess. Having bad lucks again? Having bad lucks again. That just sums up everything. Take this origami samurai hat I made in class today. It gave me an A+ on my test. I want a class that grades me on making origami. Whatever, just sit down and join us. Okay. I think I'm going to stop there because I'm all out of time, but I'm going to pick this up again. I'm hoping that it picks up because it's getting a little drawn out. Like no scary things are happening, but I guess that's what you should expect. Kind of reminds me of Katawa Shoujo. And maybe I should start doing this in ASMR technique. Let me know what you think on that, since I only did one ASMR and people seem to like it. Anyway, thank you for joining me on Quits Gaming. I will see you on the next episode.